Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. We have a classic 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air convertible in the signature colors Gypsy red, Shoreline beige. It's got an original 265 power pack motor, and it's loaded with all sorts of accessories. This car was body off frame restored probably at least 20 years ago. It shows a little age, a little patina, but it looks like it was a quality job on a really good car. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read the specs, study over 100 pictures top to bottom, and that's where you'll find the price, not only on this one, but we do have a few hundred collector cars that are all for sale at volocars.com. If you enjoy watching the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon. You'll be notified as the new ones are posted. But for right now, that top is down. Join me, let's go for a spin. Sound like it did a burnout when we took off there. Anyway, underneath the car is very solid. I bought this from an elderly man in Alabama. I bought a couple cars from him. He was a collector. I can see the body mounts, bushings were replaced. The frame itself is smooth, semi-gloss black. The floors look to be really solid. The braces, the floors, I don't see patches, or it looks factory. If they did fix anything, they did it like the factory would have done it. The floors look really good. They've got a undercoat, and then the frame is clean. Body bushings were replaced. Front end components, you can see the rubber boots around the ball joints and different parts. That was all redone at the time of restoration. I don't know when it was restored. It is an older restoration. It looks like it was done really well, though. It has dual exhaust system. It has part of the power pack. And it has the optional stainless exhaust tips on the back too. It has, when you look up at the motor, it's nice Chevy orange. It's clean. It's not greasy and nasty. It's a nice Chevy orange motor. The starter looks clean. The Power Glide transmission also looks clean. It's just a nice clean silver color. In back, it has the original rear end, code AB. That's a 355 ratio in the rear end. Shocks have been replaced. Fuel tank was replaced. Again, all that was done at the time of restoration, but so it's not brand new, but all looks good, looks proper. I personally drove this car home a couple days ago. It drove very well. I mean, as good as a 55 Chevy can drive. It drove well, handled nice, goes down the road straight, stopped nicely, accelerated. It just ran really well. Right now, currently, the speedometer is not working. We have the new cable. It's sitting in the glove box. We're going to be installing that. The body is really nice. And there again, it's an older restoration. And if someone packs something with Bondo, it's going to come through. It's going to blister and crack. This one is really straight. You look down both sides, across the trunk, the hood, everywhere you look, the car is really straight. The gaps are very nice. So the fit is really, really good. The paint is smooth and glossy. I'm standing here, it looks pristine. On the white part of it, in areas, there's little pimples. I think that's from solvent pop. I'm not a body man, but some gases were coming out of the paint at one time. It's been that way for years, and it's not gotten any worse. Out in a sunny day, matter of fact, the guy that looked at the car for me didn't even see that out in the daylight. Under these lights, if you look for it, you'll see minor little pimples. The red doesn't seem to have that. The red is very smooth, very glossy. Again, it all fits nice. It's all smooth, no blisters down here. It's all real sharp looking. They tend to rust up here. Nice on both of them. The hood fits exceptionally well. This is always a problem area. This one fits real nicely. At the time of the restoration, all the chrome, stainless, all the trim was replaced. So, up here it looks brand new. but maybe there's a little wear and tear on some of it, but it was all replaced. But this, the bird, the emblem, the grill, has this big bumper guard, and then these extra bumper extensions, those were all optional. That still looks brand new up front. This stainless trim here is an option. The stone shield with the rocker trim was an option. Those both look brand new. All this stainless around the windshield is very smooth, straight, shiny. This is not pitted. This is all nice. Couple little dimples right there. But all this trim is real nice. Bumper was re-chromed. There's some wear as the spotlights hit the chrome. I can see some light, very light marks in the chrome. Tail lights look nice. Has the V for the V8. Has optional reverse lights. These also the extensions on the bumpers. This trim on the fuel door is optional. And this side too, it's all in excellent shape. It has these fingernail guards for the door handles. It has mirrors on both sides. The antenna must have moved. There's some scratches in the paint around the antenna from it moving at one point. So the outside, it shows really, really well. When you get up and inspect it, there's little things you will know about that no one else will notice walking up to it. It's got BF Goodrich Silvertown reproduction whitewall tires. The rims are painted the red, reproduction hubcaps. Windshield's crystal clear. There's a chip right here inside the edge. The firewall was painted nice. The inside of the fenders. All the black is all clean metal. It's not layer and layer of spray paint that's peeling. It's all smooth like a chalkboard with a satin black finish. I checked the code on the motor. The casting code is correct, and also the stamp on the front is 55FB. All the components, the manifolds, the valve covers, the air cleaner, all that's correct. It has the correct four-barrel with the choke tube going onto the exhaust manifold. The doors open and close, real nice. The interior is completely restored to original condition. Inside the trunk is really nice. It's all solid. It's all painted. Matching tire. This reproduction whitewall's never been on the ground. You have a painted rim. You have the restored jack. The weather strip, the rubber mat, all that's in excellent shape. Inside here again, it was all redone, but it's probably at least 20 years old. Just has a little patina. There's no rips, no tears, nothing's beat up. The door panels, upholstery, that was all replaced. Has the correct short loop red carpet. It has the reproduction mats. It has the gas pedal with the heel guard. It has a rubber flap coming off the gas pedal so your heel didn't wear the carpet. Someone has added seat belts front and back. Getting back to the motor, has electric wipers, which is optional, and a fuel filter. Yes, and fuel filter was optional back then on a motor. It sounds hard to believe. But the hinges are proper colors, the generator, the steering box, the horns, everything looks proper. The battery is bolted in the way it should be. Correct hose clamps. The fuel pump actually looks pretty new. Very proper in the engine compartment. Inside the glove box, the liner's new, the light works. All the metal is repainted, but there's a scratch on the glove box door. All the trim across there is very good. Has an AM Wonderbar radio, has the tissue dispenser. It is missing one of the hands on the clock. And honestly, I remember I drove a couple of these home this last week, and the Wonderbar radio worked in one. I don't remember if it does in this one or not, to be honest. Door jambs were nice. The hardware, again, at the time of restoration, everything was redone. Visors are nice. It even comes with fuzzy dice. Oh, and it comes with the viewfinder. A lot of people ask what that is. A lot of cars back then had a shade, and the traffic light would hang down in the middle of the intersection. You'd look into this prism, and you would see what color the traffic light was. So I guess that's the old version of the heads-up display. This car's been in here since yesterday, hasn't been started. I didn't even touch the gas pedal. It fired right up and is running spot on. At 4684, 4,684 miles on the odometer. That's since it was rebuilt. That motor's running absolutely spot on. The power convertible top works just fine. It's a little bit of an off-white color, not a rip, not a tear, but it's also got a little dinginess. It's not brand new. The rear window is a little bit yellowed. I would replace the convertible top boot. It is kind of shrunk. It was really hard to snap. There's some stains. I'd get a nice boot on here. And that's it, really. I almost forgot to mention, this is 2017. Vi magazine used this car for a fashion shoot. There's several pages in here of this car with some models standing by it, sitting in it. So kind of neat. You can display that when you go to the car shows, leave it up on the dash. Just notice there's a hairline crack in the lens, couple really light cracks in the lens, barely noticeable. Gauges look nice. Not warmed up yet, but boy, it idles perfectly. Ooh, blew some moisture out the exhaust. Go to volocars.com. I just gave you my impression of this beautiful 55 Bel Air, and it was born a V8 Bel Air. That's right in the VIN number. At volocars.com, plenty of ways to contact the salesman. They can answer specific concerns or questions you may have. They can also get this delivered anywhere in the country. We can get you financed, all that at volocars.com. If you just enjoy watching the videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, and you'll be notified as new ones posted. Thanks for watching.